Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. We are here at Grym Forge. We had an unfortunate TPK for the first time last time trying to defeat Grym. It did not quite go as we had hoped, but right now we are just simply gonna try again. Hopefully we kind of get some better positioning or we are able to make it work, but ultimately I need to get this encounter done, and until I do, there's not really much else I can do about it. So, everything is primed. I did love having Mage Hand just pulling the switch for us over here, as needed. As for everybody else, the opening line was great. Getting the guy... No. I guess you're going to start things in initiative. It'll be fine. Having most of the party over here,
still breathing despite everything,
to get him to walk out of this hole over the crucible is what is wanted from me.
I'll take this way.
Otherwise, is there anything else to prep? I guess we could prep less before taking our first action, but we don't have that many actions where we are definitively attacking, so let's just go again, see if we can get luckier this time. I think trying to take out the Mephits a bit faster would help, because last time their heat metal really screwed over Shadowheart, but we'll see what we can do. I'll let this animation play again. I think he deserves it. Yes, you're a big scary boy. Who's a big scary construct? That's right, you are. Okay. Astarion, would you please make sure you are capable of hitting him? Outside normal range. I disagree. Right, that's fine. Shadowheart.
Need to act fast.
Blessings. 1, 2, 3. Astarion, take the shot. I will take the crit now, I guess. We could do it on a sneak attack though, so we'll take it on a sneak attack when we can get it. And then cunning action dash puts us as close to opposite him as possible, which is that line.
Another fight. Let's go.
We do not want to attack him because we don't want to take his ire. So I'm just going to kind of hang out about here. Shadowheart, if you come over this way, just so that the three of us aren't all stood directly next to one another. Gale, you're on lever duty to start. And yeah, I think that's going to be good. I'm just wondering about maybe like a cloud of daggers somewhere to encourage him to walk around the cloud of daggers, but I have no idea how that might go. Just trudge your way right onto the crucible. Perfect. Astarion, no longer prime target. Apparently that only lasts a round. That is excellent knowledge.
I speak, they burn.
Gale.
Hammer has no effect. Somehow.
It did 134 damage, which is what I wanted. Right, we have Mephits. Let's deal with Mephits.
On my way.
No. Oh,
Still breathing,
Lucy.
despite everything.
How can we best deal with Mephits? Shatter, but let's upcast it to 3rd and try and get rid of these 3 much more efficiently. Shatter needs 15 to save. They rolled 16. We can possibly bend that down. Can I see how many... I can see how many sorcery spots I've got. 4. Alright. They all still made the save, which is lame, but it is what it is. Astarion has an action. Seven, 7, 9, 14, 7. That works. Alright, those 3 we barely have to worry about. Mage Hand, would you please pull this? I don't know if these guys are immune to fire or if they will even be affected by what is to come here. No, they're just taking little lava naps. Who has actions?
On with the weave.
Shadowheart
Got to focus.
has an action. Magma Mephit. She's already concentrating on Bless, so she cannot concentrate on Spirit Guardians. So, Guiding Bolt here I think is fine. 14 damage is incredibly rude. Astarion has a bonus action, but we can't bonus action ranged attack, unfortunately. I did not think about him. He's going to get up. It says prone for 2. What does prone for 2 mean? 2 turns remaining of being prone. So I guess he's not moving for 2 whole turns, which is fine by me.
Dance macabre. Oh, there are methods now too. Wonderful. Why not?
There are Mephits. We are going to... 1. Wait. Hold on. Sorry, I just had to cough up a storm. Right, what were we doing? Killing as many things as possible at once. Lucy... Oh, this method is actually
The slaughter.
between us, so we're not all acting in the same initiative, which is interesting. Gale. Well, Grym's at the end of the initiative order, so that's mostly okay. In which case, let's do 1 magic missile. Another magic missile. And another magic missile. Now, I did just wake one up. Oh, no, that one's sleeping. Great work. How it's not drowning in lava, I'm unsure, but that's their prerogative, I guess. I am going to spend this to do this. I can't see their logos, but I'm sure those are both in that zone. Need 15 to save, rolled 17. Oh my god. No, because they'll still take a bunch of... They'll still take half damage. So that one is still asleep. Grym is still up. Shadowheart and Gale are now in our round of initiative.
Death is but a word away.
He is not currently hot. I could knock him down again, I think. He won't take any damage, which is a problem. But I'm unsure. Actually, I have an idea.
Let's finish
I have an idea. Shadowheart has not used an action or a bonus action or a main action spell casting yet. So we want bludgeoning damage from this, if anything. Maul is probably bludgeoning. It's coming into the initiative next round, I guess. Which might be a problem. We will have to see. Shadowheart has a main attack action. Target assessment on Shadowheart. However, if Gale then uses his action to do this... Okay, we got our spiritual weapon, which is terrible. We did 0 damage to him, but he's now prone, so that's something.
to me.
And he's back up. He's now hot. Quake. Astarion needs 20 to save. They rolled 9. Have 20. Right, he is not currently hot, which seems unbelievable to me. Can we make sure the lava is flowing? And then who's up?
Time for a cuddle.
Astarion at the top of the order. And there is one magma mephit over there somewhere. I need him to be superheated. That one there. Would I have advantage on a sleeping target? Okay, the mephits are dealt with. We're still up and have decent health. We just have to deal with this whole shenanigan.
Can't even catch my breath.
We have 2 sorcery points left. Right, they are bone chilled. Tides of Chaos was used. We are the prime target. Astarion, can you cunning action hide on the off chance we get to use a critical hit sneak attack? Shadowheart, summon another Maul.
Dice roll in my favor.
Gale, please just stay alive over here for a bit. He's superheated again. Okay. He is superheated. We must have advantage against the target. We no longer are hidden.
Leave no trace.
We can do this for a high damage sneak attack. And then we can force it to be a crit. It's 20 damage, right? And then spiritual weapon cannot move far enough to attack him. Hang out there for a minute then, spiritual weapon.
What should I do?
You should
Got to press on.
try and get his ire,
Destroyer.
Gale. He's still superheated. I mean, we could try it, right? We don't get our spiritual weapon. We don't get Lucy. 0 damage, but we have got his attention over here now. Lucy, take a healing potion.
Faith will protect me.
Shadowheart, just hang out. Turning around. Stop there. I don't know how to make him stop there more accurately. Gale needs 20. Give him a d4. Good save. Lucky boy. Right, he is superheated again. Cunning action, hide.
They won't know what bit them.
Sneak attack. Miss.
Where do I go from here?
It's not what I wanted, honestly. They need that to do that. Gale,
The witching hour.
could you? Now is a terrible time because I've used up everybody else's actions. Shadowheart, do you have an action?
This.
You do. Okay, Gale. Can you
I speak, they burn.
thunder wave him back like 6 feet? It does not show the red line of him being pushed. So, I'm going to take that as a no. God, he just won't die, will he? Do you have a scroll of grease or a grease bottle? Path interrupted, of course.
Nothing important is ever easy.
How's that going to go? Actually, can you hit him? You can. Can you stand there? Oh my god. Stop doing that.
Can't have me. Not yet.
Alright, he is like
Don't waste a step.
really straight across a line from us. I can't attack that far. I can bonus action create sorcery points. Create a sorcery point using a first level spell slot. And then distance spell this. We now have his attention over here. And it's quite a straight line. It's not perfect, but it's something.
Ready.
Shadowheart, I need you to disengage.
Moving.
Rough tempest I will raise.
Gale, do you have a big healing potion? And hang out, I guess. Unless, let's see if he slips over. Otherwise he's not going to be hot, which is a problem. God, how does he do that to all of us? Apparently he won't slip over. I bet this won't make him hot now either. Will it? I was stood in the lava. That's bull poo. He is now superheated. Gale is also down. Astarion.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Shoot that. 130 damage puts him on 152. No longer superheated. Shadowheart.
Ready.
How far will healing word go? start there. And then move over to Lucy. If Lucy will make the turn or not, I have no idea. Astarion, hang out, I guess. Yeah, good. Gale, take another big healing potion. Grym stands up, but does not do anything. Oh god. If Shadowheart jumps, it's a bonus action. If she wants to cast Healing Word, also a bonus action, except Lucy is in range.
I won't give in.
Move to the middle of the platform. Move to the middle of the platform. Lucy. No longer melting. Okay. Thank you. Big healing potion for you. This guy is not currently hot, which is a problem. Astarion could try and get his attention. I don't love it. Gale cannot. Oh no, Gale does have an action. He's a bit close for comfort, though. What if we just do this? Gale is not the subject of his ire for that, which is interesting. It didn't do any damage, which is not helpful, but it's interesting. We could become invisible, but then they'll attack somebody else.
Stay focused.
We are still concentrating on Bless. Immune to slashing damage. They missed that attack thanks to Portent. We are all still alive. Gale. Magic missiles. The third level. Is that or a cantrip, I guess? But I would really like to guarantee it. I would also like, before we do that, throw this switch. If we can get him in the slammer once more, we can muddle through the last of his HP. But we are now prime target. We stand as close to opposite him as possible. Astarion, just be near the range of the lever.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
We are just going to hang out a bit.
Concentrate.
Shadowheart, main action disengage. Bonus action jump. Stop. Right there. Right there. Astarion went down because, of course, he was my hope for hitting the lever. Oh, God. Gale.
No gloom, all doom.
Not enough movement to do that. Can we cantrip the lever? Thank God. Astarion is stable. Group is together.
Road ahead.
Right, help Astarion. Shadowheart, do you have a second or third level spell slot? Good, okay. Gale, why don't you just grab the Mephit stuff while you can? I just want to check that Shadowheart still has her crossbow, because it was the last attempt where we dropped it thanks to heat metal.
You have my attention.
Then
New horizons.
we can check Grym's corpse. Grym's skull helm, very rare. Attackers cannot land critical hits on the wearer. Grants resistance to fire damage. Hunter's Mark level 1 divination spell. Heavy armor. We do not have anybody that is proficient with heavy armor. Shadowheart, do you grab the adamantine shield? Adamantine shield, +2 armor class. When a melee attack misses you, the attacker is sent reeling for 2 turns. Shield bash. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone unless they succeed a dexterity saving throw. Attackers can't land critical hits on the wearer. Gale, what shield are you on?
Yes.
Lightning aura. Yeah, I don't think we're going to use the lightning as much as I might have liked. But Gale, you get a really cool looking shield. Now, if we eject the mold, we could make a second shield, which is interesting. But I think if we look at our other molds, we have a scale mail mold, Shadowheart.
I wonder what the next move is.
You are wearing +1 scale mail. Superior material, you take 1 less slashing damage, disadvantage on stealth checks. You're the only one that's proficient in medium armor. All of the other molds we have.
Having more interesting times.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Scimitar, nobody uses. Scale mail, Shadowheart would wear scale. A second shield.
There is work to do.
A mace, I'm not interested. A longsword, nobody in the party is really strong or longsword proficient. Splint armor is heavy armor AC 18, but none of us can wear heavy armor.
What now?
And you've got nothing.
No rest for the wicked.
So I think we're going to make scale mail armor. And who destroyed the first piece of mithril? The ore or mithril? What's it called? We do have both, don't we?
Like home will ever believe this.
Whatever
Is it
comes.
Shadowheart? Mithril.
What do we have here?
So if we put that in there,
Need to keep going.
then with the party all not stood in the bad place, we can reheat the forge. And Astarion,
Well, hello.
you do the honors. We have adamantine scale armor.
Tread carefully.
Those are the only 2 bits of ore that I'm aware of. So we can't make the whole gambit of stuff. But Shadowheart, how does that look comparatively? 16 armor class, which is better than our +1 scale mail. Magical plate, all incoming damage is reduced by 1. Adamantine black backlash, when a melee attack hits you, the attacker is sent reeling. What is reeling? Condition: recovering from receiving a terrible blow or hitting a strong metal has a -1 penalty to attack rolls for every turn remaining. Okay, 2 turns. Disadvantage on stealth. Attackers can't land crits on us. So, we'll put this on. Our AC is 20, thanks to that. Because we can still have our +2 from dexterity and +2 from shield. And Gale
Salutations.
has this shield. It's not a +1 shield, unfortunately. That would have been cool. Troubadour's Wonder. I don't remember what that is. But it's something. But anywho, that is the crafting there that can be done sorted. So if we get the party here, we can push this button. Head back on up. We're all here and accounted for. Did Lucy just fall through the platform? Where is Lucy?
Let's get going.
Lucy, how did you do this?
The easy path.
How? Oh, Lucy. This is not where you're supposed to be. What happens if we pour lava into it now? Alright, because this is a bug, I'm just gonna fast travel to the Underdark Ancient Forge. We're all here. So this is literally just at the top of the staircase from down there. And you know what? A long rest sounds great. We could probably adventure a little bit more, but better safe than sorry. Auto-select exactly 80 food. Anything going bump in the night after our adventures? I hear dog whining. You two okay? Look for injuries.
Nothing. Both animals look fine.
Call to them. Can I potion of animal speaking? Hold Scratch's gaze and incline your head towards the cub. Everything all right? Thank you for being a super low DC.
Scratch's tail wags furiously. These two have become firm friends.
Adorable. Pet the owlbear cub. Have two hands for a reason. Pet Scratch and the owlbear cub at the same time. Everyone approves. Alright. Back to bed. Right. No words from anyone obvious. Then back to where we just were. Now here's a question. How do we get back to the other side of Grym Forge? It's not something I have often concerned myself with. Can we jump over from here? I know I could fast travel, but that's not the fun or interesting part of shenanigans. We can jump over there. Can we jump up here? Mage Hand still hanging out. Love to see it. Oh, we can change our prepared spells on our long rest for a start.
Seek and you shall find me.
Also, these are all of the scrolls that Gale has that he can learn, apparently. Although some of them are level 4, which is not ideal. Grant Flight would probably get us up this ledge, wouldn't it? And some of these I think are like cleric spells and stuff that I don't want to learn with him. But right now I'm mostly interested in the jump spell, which apparently we don't have. I assume this is the whole party's book of stuff. Grant flight, bestow flight to yourself or an ally. Well, can any of us get up this
My
gap?
face protects me.
The rest of the party come along? No. Right, without using fast travel, how do I solve this problem?
This way.
Can Shadowheart get up here as well? That's going to be a no. So if Shadow can't get up the first bit, there's definitely no way everybody else is getting down the second bit.
This way.
Will Shadowheart come down on her own? Yes. That's just chasm. Lovely, lovely chasm. Love a bit of chasm. This seems like the only other possible option, though that's really far as well. Shadowheart,
I wonder what the next move is.
you are the long jumper. You can't make it either. Well, that's super awkward. I was preparing spells, wasn't I? I'll give myself the extra leeway. If I go to the inventory and I just search for jump. No scroll of jump to be found among anybody. Ah! Ring of jumping. Okay. First level transmutation spell. We are currently wearing it. I'm dumb. It's right there. Is that just for one of us? I guess that it is. Is it as much as we want? Always prepared. Short rest, refresh. What happens if I do this, right? It's going to be so dumb. Actually... Can I not cast it on somebody else? So, what do we get out of this? Jump distance is tripled. Okay, can I give that ring... If I take that ring off, do I lose the effects of this spell? No. Can I give that ring to Lucy? And then I jump over here. And then Lucy puts on that ring. Now, we can't use that until we long rest. What if Shadowheart
Time to dally.
were to dash? Gale, if you come back here.
I applaud your taste.
Oh wait, I'm being really dumb about this. Gale can do that. Split up the party. The Astarion, we know, can Misty Step. Let's give Lucy. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. It's like a puzzle to me, and I'm totally here for it. Even though I've been doing it for far too long now. Amulet of Misty Step goes to Lucy. Lucy has Crusher's Ring, goes to Shadowheart.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Shadowheart puts on Crusher's Ring.
Have a lot on
Lucy
and, well, in it.
puts on Amulet of Misty Step. Lucy comes down here. Astarion comes down here. Shadowheart
Go still.
has +10 movement speed. Does that mean if these guys get out of the way a bit...
Ready and willing.
All right, what now?
Careful, I bite.
Does the extra strength
I'm ready.
and the extra movement speed result in being able to make this jump? It does not. Okay, we could increase our strength using a potion of Hill Giant Strength if we had to. I would prefer not to, obviously. But Shadowheart can make this jump up here. Now what I'm going to regret not doing first is having Gale cast Featherfall
Lost in thought.
on the party. Can he cast Featherfall? Can I get Shadowheart in that area of
What's
effect?
next?
Ah, excellent choice.
This is a terrible representation of where Shadowheart is stood. Gale, if you come
Most excellent.
over here, you are stood underneath Shadowheart. Shadowheart was not in that area of effect. Alright then, Shadowheart, you're going to take some fall damage. 21! God. And you cannot get up there, that's too high. Well, I could have done that better, but I enjoyed my puzzle.
There's no time to waste.
Unfinished sending, we read that already. I am now going to re-equip everyone with the things that they had first. Alright, I think everybody has what they started with. Now we're going to take a walk through a very quiet Grimforge. We haven't killed everything here, but a lot of stuff moved on. If we check our journal a second, do we see free the slaves? No. That is no longer something... I don't know if it counts as failed or simply something that we didn't achieve an ability to do. But we're going to take a boat
The boat floats in the murky waters.
back to the Cove Shore. And from here, take the trip back over to the Myconid colony, which is in this general direction. And obviously, if you guys want to fast travel all of these bits, I would not blame you. In fact, I will pause the walk unless something attacks me. Here we are, back at the Myconids' front door, or side door, depending on which way you came in first, I guess. And we are delivering Nia's head to the big cheese up here.
No time to rest. Moving in.
We have the telepathic rapport spores back on us again.
What's up for discussion?
Us and our little legs are slower than Astarion.
Peacebringer, be at home.
Thanks. I slain a creature called Glut. He was scheming to slaughter your circle.
You are one with Spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. I first named you Peacebringer. I now name you Kin. spirit.
I'm going to talk to them again.
Peacebringer, be at home.
The title is Kin Spirit, but here's Nir's head.
The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
Man, they really like me. Do I get some kind of boon? Some kind of benefit, perhaps?
As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Envoy's Amulet. Voice of the Circle. Class action. What is that? What are we wearing? The Spectator's Eye. Grant an ally a +2 bonus on persuasion checks for 10 turns. Okay, a really good to have if we are about to do a bunch of talking then, I guess. Why does it say melee attack? Oh, like touch spell, I guess. Okay, let's put back on our combat focus stuff, but we will keep that around for future occasions. Let's speak to Thulla here.
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
We killed the Dwergar that were hunting you.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
Alright. Then, unless I want to go and do some last minute trading, we did pick up a lot of precious gemstones from those other creatures we killed, the Mephits, so I'll just do some light trading off screen a second. Alright, I sold off a bunch of stuff, but something I did see was this. A Gauth Eye Stalk creates an elixir of Battle Mage's power. I've got no idea what that is, but it sounds really cool. And the rest of this stuff is just kind of generic, but I might just buy this just to have it. It can go into our... I thought we had an alchemy pouch, but I guess it will make its way there shortly. For now, I'd need to do more inventory management, but that's fine. We can head back to where we were. Back in the... Actually, before I do that, where's Derith? Let me speak to Derith a second.
We'll be clearing out soon enough. You come across a noble stock mushroom about, you give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
I don't have your mushroom, but I will take what you're looking at. It was this amulet that I was thinking about for Shadowheart. Having an additional healing word and mass healing word could be incredibly good. Light of Creation we sold. Has chance to stun the wielder. That was not one that... I don't know whatever happened to Lucy's staff, but we don't have it anymore. That is the long and short of it. Purple Worm Toxin. Coat your active weapon in a toxin that does an additional 1 to 10 poison damage. Very rare. Only 23 damage. Only 23 cost. I will grab that. How we don't have attitude when we rescued her partner, who knows? I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna pick up this for Shadowheart. And we can get rid of these. I'm definitely not going to use Kashido gloves. And anything else? Staff of the Moon Maiden. Get rid of that. I'll hold on to one torch. And of course, we need to keep enough stuff for Gale to eat down the line as well. Why do you have to hit that button twice sometimes? I don't know, but that's fine. Good for emergencies. Let's get back to the boats in an instant. With that, we can hop on the skiff.
Is ready to sail.
Back to Grimforge. Very swift loads. Love to see it. And where are we? If I can remember which bit we've landed on. Just here is the iron wrought gate leading to the elevator that takes us to the next bit of the game, which is the first bit of content, apart from reaching level 6, I guess, that will be content that is new to me, apart from like the changed scene like Karlach, and there's been some bits that have been new, but this will be the proper first place I've gone that is totally unknown to me, and I'm so excited. Join me next time for that. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.